that is a fair point, but you gotta think, dead people can't sue you if they're dead. Duh.
True. Families can.
I swear you just use me for content, you fuck.
Of course I do.
Am I just your little content whore? Is that what I am now?
Yes.
Yeah, well, don't expect me to be touching my computer a lot, because I can't feel my fucking hands.
Oh,
Want me to
buddy.
kiss him, make it feel warm?
Dude, I don't think a kiss will help. I'm gonna literally soak these puppies in an ice bath after I make dinner.
I love the
Like-
editing. I love the editing on the fly there. That was great.
Just imagine like the worst cramp ever, just magnified because it's your muscles that are screaming at you for what you've done to them.
Have you had enough salt?
Salt, dude, that's
Yes.
half my diet. Fuck you. Yeah, how much
Don't be-
red meat
How about
I have
potassium?
with salt. Okay, I'll admit I'm probably lacking in potassium. I haven't had a
Stick
good
a
banana in a
in your
while.
mouth.
We don't have bananas. We're too poor for bananas.
Do you
go
have
Talking to a
milk?
guy who
watermelon.
has.
Wait,
You're
wait,
talking
wait, wait.
to-
Do you have milk?
I just ran out.
Oof. Well, what use are
Guys-
you?
You're talking to a guy that has $0 in his checking and 26 cents in his savings. All right, suck a dick. Some of
Fire.
us
I mean, I do.
are struggle busting. Damn.
Damn.
You gotta remember who you're talking to here.
Bunch of
Dude.
fucking twits.
Fire.
Hey.
I'm gonna send you a story, DMs. The only reason I'm not saying it out loud is because
Did I read it then?
Did you say me?
I said fire.
Oh.
I
Oh,
mean, if you
Dominic,
let him
you're
on
pretty.
fire, we can consider him it. Okay, I'm waiting. By the way, which one of you convinced Shadow to call me? I feel like it was Shadow.
Shadow did. It required
Shadow
no.
did.
What do you do to say, I'm gonna call this bitch?
I
and then he
said,
just rang
"Where's
me
thing
up?
Yes.
1 and thing 2?" And he says, "Don't worry, I got fire." And just leaves to call you.
Okay, so am I thing 1 or am I thing 2? I'm kind of curious.
Don't know.
You're definitely
Yes.
thing 2.
I was gonna say the answer to that question, are you thing 1 or thing 2? The answer is yes.
I say thing 2 because he looks like he ate thing 1. Sorry, you're always cracking on me for fat jokes. I'm gonna return the favor, bit.
You know, Mackenzie, I literally just got a 107-piece tool set. It'd be a real shame if I use all 107 pieces of them on your car.
Jeez.
Just don't.
I mean,
Just-
joke's on you. It's not gonna take very much.
You may not have to get through 'em.
Honestly, you throw a lug nut in the right cylinder in my engine and it'll just go kaput because the fucking car is somewhere on its lip. And one of them, not all of them, you fucking idiot. Throw it in the fourth
Mel.
cylinder because that's the one that's misfiring. That's
Hey,
right.
hey guys.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Mel. Happy birthday. Hey, bud. Was it
I don't
today or
wanna.
yesterday?
My
My
birthday?
wife was yesterday.
Yesterday, that was it. Because I sent her a message on.
How dare you guys don't grab me and we all get drunk again? How dare?
Fire.
What does it taste like? I'm quite curious.
Fire. Give Mel the headphones.
What,
Fire,
what?
give Mel the headphones.
Okay, okay. Here you
You
go,
give her
honey.
the headphones.
We'll give you 500.
So be careful, we're live on Twitch.
That means nothing.
Real quick, say something
Hi.
inappropriate.
No. Hi, Mel. I was told that it was your birthday yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
So, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to
And
you.
now,
Happy birthday, Mr. President. Happy birthday to you. And many more.
Thank you.
She's like, why did you give me these people? Why did you do this?
Bye, Mel.
What
Bye,
do you guys
Mel.
say? Oh, I had a thought. I got these 2 mouse traps just sitting here, and for some reason, I want to be devious. And next time her father says night, I want to put them next to each testicle. When he shifts in his sleep, you just go bam, right on his nuts, and all I hear is a from the living room. And for some reason, it just makes me smile.
Mackenzie, you're a horrible person. I love you,
Claim to be a nice guy.
but you're a horrible person.
I do nice things. I'm just Deep down, I have a dark side I want to unleash, but I don't because that's still good. Trust me. That's the ham that I smoked.
Oh my god.
Turned out so good, by the way, guys. That shit was so juicy. Ugh. Ugh.
You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing
I've
me.
never, not to be like Dominic, but I've never been so happy to have some meat in my mouth.
Proud of you.
He says I'm proud
Did
of
you
you.
say I'm proud of you? Oh god.
We can take care of that after dinner. Ow. Why did I do that? That hurt me more than it hurt you. I smacked her butt, and it just hurt a lot.
Oh no, did I just
Every-
join it? This is by accident on my phone as well as this.
Probably.
Don't know, did
Maybe.
you?
Find out. Let's fuck around,
Okay,
man.
let's say I did.
Daisy, what are you doing, you little idiot?
So,
You're adopted.
Yes, no, 42.
What? Hike?
I figured that since Will is at stage 3 of his disease,
Oh god.
that
Oh, great, it's terminal.
he can be unconscious. Y'all get
Okay.
back to Thornwall. So, if you guys want to do a recap, we can pick up from there. And whenever he gets here, Will wakes up.
I said we burn the
I've got-
bodies so we don't get the rest of the people sick and kill everybody by accident.
I'll tell him you said
You
that.
asshole, how fucking
Okay.
dare you?
I'll tell them for you.
No, no, no.
Listen, if anybody here knows about disease prevention control, it'd be Hunter. God knows they have their fucking fair share.
She's gonna be looking at Hunter and she goes, you have to go through.
Not like that's much of a challenge. You're just the bard.
Wow.
Darling, don't put away all the tricks I can do.
You can shoot magic missile and throw shit with a sling. Congratulations. I have a gun and a jaw. I think I deserve one of these.
By
You
the
want one?
way, we all leveled up. Did
Did
you
you
level
unplug it?
up, Mackenzie?
Yeah.
I did.
Mackenzie, you
did.
did. Oh, good. So just remember that I leveled up. So there's a few more tricks up these sleeves, darling.
Eldoria.
Yes.
I
You're
do
the
have
only
a
one I see
diary
at level
entry.
2.
Uh-oh. Should I go
I didn't
ahead and
hear you,
start the
you cut
recap?
out.
You're the other one I spied that's still at level 2.
Why? I thought I transferred over level 3 from Pathbuilder. Did it not take?
This is why I don't. This is why I don't level on Path Builder.
I'm gonna
I
say
leveled it on
there's a
Pathbuilder,
wizard
shouldn't
in
it
here.
just transfer over?
There's a wizard in here?
Mhm.
You're a hairy wizard.
Right
Wait a
next to
minute.
the
I thought
level,
if I-
you
I
Opry.
thought if I leveled it up on Pathbuilder, since it
Mm-mm.
Thinked it would just level it up.
You're at level 5 on Path Builder, my dude.
I'm loving. Okay.
Level 3 on Pathbuilder. I have
well,
it up right now.
I just updated it, and it updated it to level 5, so.
don't know
I'm
why.
at level 3. I uploaded mine from Path Builder.
Hit level 3.
What's the worst thing you hear on the first day of work or school?
Huh.
You're fired.
Ooh.
Fresh meat.
Also, thanks for the resub, damn. 29 months.
Wow. Thank you, Ven.
They said, Science said something. What's the worst thing to hear on your first day of school / work? I said fresh meat.
Breeze one that
I
said it.
Oh,
3.
still fresh meat. God knows I didn't like that. Made me
Hi,
feel like I was
Bree.
about to get a finger in my butt.
We need you to do something
Me?
from the boss.
From the boss.
Can I finish my adult beverage first?
We are going to introduce ourselves, so you're going around an introduction. Oh no.
Really put
What?
it to level 3 then? It's weird.
Shall I do the
Nope,
recap
it
while
just
he's
went to
figuring
3.
it out?
I guess I just manually put it to 3, but I can't try to do it because it's 3 on Path Builder, but it won't. It keeps going to level 5 for some reason.
Skill issue.
Be nice.
Never.
Should I go ahead and do the recap while he's figuring that out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yay, journal entry.
So, yeah, it's a journal entry. So I'm just gonna double check something. Will woke up the next morning, right? He woke up and seemed pretty fine, and then he collapsed. Is that what's going on?
He's not here, so he's unconscious. There you go.
Yes, he collapsed.
Gotcha. Making sure. All right, Tyree, there are so many questions. I'm watching over Will, writing and waiting for his fever to break. Let me catch you up. The Colo and his hyena hound found us. We fought pretty well, but before it went down, the Colo stabbed Will with something. No one knows for sure what it is. Belle and I chased down the hound. I put on my 4 legs, but Belle was faster, as usual, and took it down. I wanted one last look at it, and there is a handle in its fur. Not like made of its fur, it was cloth, like canvas. I don't know, but the hound also felt like it had cloth-wrapped armor on. Bell picked me up, and I saw how he blinked back with Will. He draped me over his shoulders like an odd shawl, and we were off. I'll have to ask him how he does that. It's so exhilarating. I had seen Will get stabbed with the odd root thing, but I was after the hyena as soon as I could change. We returned to camp, and he was on the ground having spiked a massive fever, so much that he hallucinated and babbled. I don't remember doing anything, but realized at one point that I had changed back into 2 legs and was holding Will's head on my lap. Bloodwort, Hunter, and Sebastian, of all people, were telling me that I needed to get into my clothes. Bother, I had other priorities at that time. Will had spiked another fever and was back in delirium, rambling about how everything was red. He sounded like Sebastian back at the cave with the odd moss. The next thing I know, Sebastian had draped a blanket around me. All of my party have such good hearts. I hope Sebastian has more chances to allow his more caring side show through. I digress, Diary. I'm so sorry. Will had looked up to me, lucid, told me hello, tried to get up and take charge again. Honestly, that stubbornness is one of his best and worst qualities. Bill treated Will the best he could, but something he did made Will go off into delirium again. I don't know what that beast put into him, but he's so sick. Belle was so upset that he yelled at me for crying. Of course I snapped back. We're both upset. Belle and I both worried for him. Belle, I know you're worried for him. I don't blame you at all. Sebastian, in between the spikes, handed Will a bit of birch bark and charcoal water. Will said it was an old scouting trick. He didn't know about the water, though. This was a horrible night. Will slipped in and out of his fever dreams. We moved him to the tent, and I am trying to help him as much as I can, keeping him calm, distracting him from the pain. When he's able to sleep, however fitfully, I'm able to get up and stretch a little. Hunter was on guard. Sebastian was in his barrel, and he stared at me the last time I met his eyes. Did I say something to him? I don't remember saying anything. I also could not find Ludwort. Where he disappeared to is beyond me at the moment. And Belle. Belle was praying. Full-on desperate pleas to his god. That, more than anything, both broke my heart and frightened me. When a healer has reached the end of everything he knows to do and worries for the health of his patients, he turns to the gods. And the gods haven't turned their attention on this world for a very long time. I think they may have forgotten about it. I'm going to go try and sleep next to Will, Diary. Now, this was written at right after the session last week, so added in the morning. He's up, no sign of the fever. He's tired, obviously, but he's fine. I haven't dared to ask him if he remembered his fever dreams yet, But the similarity to what Sebastian was saying in his own ravings, I don't know. What does this mean, Diary? Why does a monster dog have a handle? What is the disease Will was injected with? Has he gotten over it? Will he relapse? Why was he infected? I think that's the biggest question. Right after that is what the fuck? End of entry.
Golf clap, golf clap, golf clap.
Claps.
Hey, golf claps.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
I will say, I love Lilia's journal entry, but next time Sebastian has like a prominent part in a session, we need another Sebastian diary entry. That one was
I don't
so
know
fun
how-
last session.
I forgot how hard it was not to for a full 5 minutes just go meow 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 meow. Because there's dead ass a best selling book out there that has an entire chapter that's just meow.
Bree did want to know, Star, that your voice was rizzing.
You're welcome, darling.
It's a very Bree thing.
That is everything.
Yeah.
And then she wanted to tell everyone she said hello, but she has to.
Hi.
Aww.
Bye.
Biggest of sads.
I know.
I am the sads.
It's kind of mutual, really.
Oh yeah, I have to do this. And,
I did an oopsie when leveling up.
mm-hmm.
What
I
did you
accidentally
do?
leveled up my craft. Oh, I mean, I was gonna do it eventually, but I guess I'm just gonna flip flop it. I meant to increase my stealth to expert. I did my crafting by accident. I was a little tired when I did it.
No, I'll swap.
So, I mean, it's not a big deal. I was gonna do crafting eventually. So, oh,
Well, do you want it to be stealth?
nah.
Because like it takes me like 2 seconds.
I just
Sure.
wanted to state that I didn't. I just wanted to state that I didn't oopsie whoopsie fucky wucky.
Okay. Oh, I mean, I can still change it.
Nah, it's fine. Like I said, I was gonna level up crafting to expert eventually.
Okay.
And probably the next time it was offered to me, so I'll just flip flop it and say fuck it.
Chuck it in the bucket bucket.
Yeah. Except I can't wait till I start rolling natties for my stealth because I figured out how I want to flavor it.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I like it. I thought of it last night. My dream.
Oh no.
Yeah. Let the games begin.
Oh, thank you.
So Will's collapsed now, yes? Will has collapsed down again?
Yeah, for now.
Sure, telling
Well, for now.
Until he
Until he is not.
until he's not. Just for sake of his players in here. So.
So-
Exactly.
For sake of player isn't here, are we making it so he collapses as soon as we get back into town? So
He
we can
is-
just
sure.
Immediately.
Or he could be NPC mode.
I can carry him.
I mean, he can go NPC mode till we get to town. He gets to town, he collapses.
Brown sugar, bourbon, barbecue.
Balthazar, you were supposed to be resting.
Little bastard better be.
Hang on, are you home now? Is that what you're...
He just goes,
Beautiful
bleh.
motherfucker better be getting napping.
Easy smashed burger. Where the fuck's my... Oh, you sneaky bitch. That's sour cream and onion chicken.
So, I don't really
So,
have
go back
a vehicle. Really?
You mean I actually got everything? Okay, go on.
What? I want to see, what was detected about in the syringe?
What was what?
What did you guys detect was in the syringe? I know you didn't get, like, an answer, but you guys did get some information about it.
Oh, I remember
Well,
this.
meta knowledge was it was an antifungal.
Oh, you guys did get that it was an antifungal, that it was attacking fungal growths.
Okay.
You got
Oh,
that
well,
because of our
As
Funko
for
money.
what this, like, do you want to know like the mechanics of it? Because you were saying it was like a tranquilizer dart.
So like that was like the physical mechanics of how the
Right.
syringe worked. The pressurized
What the-
syringe that's held in with a stopper, and as soon as the stopper is removed, it goes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But as for
Like what was inside
As
of it, and it was an antifungal.
yeah,
it was an antifungal.
yes.
Yes. So if it would have been put in
That worked.
a good old
God.
boy, they would have been no more.
I would
Yeah,
have
you
Right.
they
exploded.
dead.
There would have been
They
some
dead.
very strange mechanics happening on right then.
I got a roast carrot. Ugh.
You get it, Mackenzie. You don't like vegetables.
Oh, I love carrots. It's just how they have me doing it. Look like a bitch. Nothing there. Like a carrot.
It says dying is illegal, sir.
Can't sue me if you're dead.
Yeah, they can.
Yeah,
The
I
way
got
is-
nothing else. There wasn't really a whole lot of information dropped. There's a lot of, it's not this kind of stuff dropped though. So
Right.
That attitude.
sorry,
Excuse you. Mm-hmm.
I'm apparently.
I don't want to say it.
Are you a criminal?
Here's the
I heard
video
cripple.
of like it was like 3 people in a house, and one of them was going off on another guy
Oh,
because he was
he's
drinking
drinking
milk.
plain milk.
Because what do you mean just plain milk? You don't put any strawberry stuff or chocolate stuff in it? You just drink it
Chocolate?
plain? What are you, a criminal?
What are you, some sort of criminal?
Should have heard one of the guys that he works with.
Works with.
Trust me,
Yeah,
Shaggy, I think me-
didn't one of the guys that you work with call you a pansy for drinking?
Oh
Right.
yeah, that was.
Yeah.
It wasn't somebody I worked with. It was a truck driver that just like he was.
Yeah, just out of the blue told you that because you came home and fucking told me.
Yeah.
You're not gonna believe this shit, Fire. What? Some truck driver called me a pansy for drinking
I
regular
found it
milk.
so hilarious.
I was
like-
more confused than anything
I was
else.
like, what the fuck are you talking about?
And use the 10mm second.
That trucker must live a sad life.
I was bro, if you are so insecure that somebody drinking milk bothers you to that degree, oh boy.
You need
Yeah.
to rethink your life.
Really?
You feel like someone said, but who's the real pansy? The truck driver that hates milk? Or the random citizen who doesn't? What is he, Edward Elric?
I love you too, random citizen.
Fuck you too, random citizen!
So, for sake of weather, I'd like to roll me
I'll do it, only because I don't want to be in the kitchen right now, and I want to get out of it for a 1 second and roll some goddamn dice.
Get back in the kitchen.
Promise you, I am in fact in the session. I'm just currently. What
I got a 13. Hopefully that's good.
What did you say? What'd you say, Doc?
But I swear to God, I'm in the session. I just haven't signed in yet because I'm working on 83 things at once.
Feel that.
Fair enough.
I need like a 23 to 24mm fucking socket.
I have an entire socket set that's covering a hole in my floor.
Yep,
Hey,
you
you want to
do.
bring over like a 23 to 24mm socket for me, Mackenzie?
No. Not right now. Playing games.
Playing games.
And I'm making dinner, and this is the first thing I'm eating all day today.
I was gonna offer to feed you. Currently doing an oil change.
You'll be fine. Don't lose the socket.
So, the day, while it's pretty mild winds, there is a overcast of clouds.
Fucker.
So, the gray, rally day, but no rain.
Is that at least? Right.
How are you guys traveling?
I would like to take the I would like to take the what's it called?
Exploration.
Yeah, the exploration activity to scout.
Okay.
Since our designated scout man isn't here
Rude.
And
to
it's
do it.
zoning out.
Yeah.
I cannot scout, but can I do? Can I just kind of do a seek? Just look for any trouble. I've got a fairly okay.
That would be
perception.
scouting.
It would be
Oh,
scout.
okay.
Scouting is a free thing you can do
It's
as an
a
exploration.
exploration activity. It's like
Mhm.
as you're traveling, he is scouting out and he's keeping an eye out for stuff.
Yeah.
The term scout.
Are you
That's
good
You're
with
scout
that?
argument.
no, I'm not. That's a bit better.
There's a bit
Yeah, I
better.
Not
prefer
better.
that one.
What do you roll?
A 21.
Noise.
And
Nice.
do not forget, I am also covering tracks thanks to my cool
Mhm.
ability. Haha.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Do you need some?
If
Do you want me
thing-
to look out for things too, Ledwood?
Just like I need to hold on before roleplay happens, because I just remembered everyone gets the scout effect, the +1 to the initiative. I need to go drag that to people.
I can do.
Okay, I appreciate you.
Boop. Boop. Boop.
While you're doing that, can I share with the party what I'm making for dinner?
What are you
I'm
making
done.
for dinner?
I'm making a brown sugar bourbon barbecue glazed meatballs with roasted carrots and homemade mashed potatoes.
That sounds quite sweet.
I will send photos when done.
You are trying to kill me. That's okay.
No, I'm gonna starve you at the point. Because I didn't want to? I'm not sure if I told you the answer.
So for reference, there are several things you guys can be doing while traveling. They contain avoiding notice, which is kind of being done by the covering tracks, but like it's not like a stealth check or anything. But avoid notice is a stealth check to hide the party. Defending.
I can do that.
Defending will cause you guys to travel at half speed, but if combat breaks out, you gain the benefits of raising a shield before your first turn. Detect magic obviously does what detect magic does. Following the expert, it's you are assisting somebody that is an expert. Give them a bonus to the roll. Hustling, strains yourselves to moves at double speed. You can only do it for a number of times equal to con mod times 10 minutes. Your group is hustling. Use the lowest constitution modifier of the group to determine how fast the group can hustle together. You can investigate, travel at half speed, use recall knowledge as a secret check to discover clues about various things as you're traveling. Repeat a spell, you're keeping a spell up. Counts as and it must be one that cast in 2 actions or fewer. Scouting, obviously, we've got scouting. When you start an initiative because of scouting, you all get a +1 to initiative. Searching, you seek methodically for hidden doors, concealed hazards, and so on. And then various versions of those that can all be kind of into one of them.
Okay.
Well, if
I think I'd like to attempt to try and conceal the party.
Okay, so avoiding notice.
Yeah.
So
You're going to attempt a stealth check to avoid notice while traveling at half speed, so it will reduce your speed to half. hydration station.
Let me
You guys
roll.
okay with reducing the party's stuff to half?
I mean, it beats getting
At
into a
this-
fight.
I would rather not
Yeah.
get into a fight, but I'm also worried about getting him back into.
I'm assisting it, so let me roll first.
So I will say, if you're traveling half speed, it'll take you guys 2 days to get back because you're a day from town.
I will also say that we could always hustle to try and counteract that a bit.
That is also true.
It's true.
So
I take back my
I
roll.
will-
Ignore it.
I will say, hustling will not convert an entire day at avoiding notice. It's because it's only a few minutes. It is. You can hustle only for a number of minutes equal to your Constitution modifier times 10. Minimum of 10 minutes. So what's the lowest Constitution modifier?
I got a +2.
I
Plus
got a
one.
+1.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm definitely know what general feat I'm taking next time then.
So it's at least 10 minutes then that you only move at double speed for 10 minutes out of a full day's travel. So it's not gonna suddenly make you get there in a day.
I think
Yeah.
we're better off just moving at our normal pace so no one's getting
Just gonna-
exhausted, and then we just get in by nightfall, and then Will can
Yeah.
get sent to the temple immediately to get looked after.
Yeah,
Yes,
I like
please.
that actually more.
But what can I take you all to boot camp next time and get a general feat?
Kiss my ass. You're gonna take the ex-military on a boot camp? That's cute.
God.
I'm gonna make that hustle 40 minutes instead because I can make it. If I take a certain feat, I can make it go based on the highest con, which is me at +4, so 40 minutes.
Let me
That
read
is
through
pretty dope,
the follow the expert. Choose an ally attempting a recurring skill check while exploring, such as climbing, performing a different exploration tactic that requires a skill like a void notice. The ally must be at least expert in that skill and must be willing to provide assistance. While while following the expert, you match their tactic and attempt similar skill checks. Thanks to your ally's assistance, you can add your level as a proficiency bonus to the associated skill check. Even if you're untrained, additionally, you gain a circumstance bonus to your skill check based on your ally's proficiency. +2 for expert, +3 for master, and +2 for legendary.
Motherfucker just woof at me.
Woof. But
Hey, Vargos, how you doing, friend? Oh,
Hi, hi.
that's your thing.
I have.
Let's
If
just
you want
hustle
some
back.
help, if you want some help with scouting, Ledwort, if you want to think of how you do it, I can do something really quick that I could make myself a little bit more able to help you.
But what will slow turn? Really, in all honesty, you have us confused. We require details.
It's a spell.
Quick go hee hee
We-
ha ha when he spelled it.
We. Oh, you want me to show you the spell?
Yeah. You can also describe it in character, but for us, then it's gonna be easier for me to know what the spell is.
Alright, give me a second. Target.
I don't know who this Austin motherfucker is and what
It's that. It's in chat right now, Austin.
Oh.
What are you trying to use? Star?
What?
There we go.
Star.
I was told to assist the scout. I think what she said.
So basically, while Austin is reading this down, Lilia is explaining to Ludwort what she's proposing to do.
Okay, but what are you trying to do this for?
To help him get a better bonus in scouting.
It
what I'm trying
says
to do.
when a target attempts to recall knowledge, the other can aid that target's skill check.
Then
Have a tendency for you and Will.
Has failed successfully.
what? I was just thinking of extra bonuses that we could possibly apply, so that's what I was trying to do.
It's just
And if
it's
that's
specifically
not gonna
for.
work,
I mean, it's specifically for recall knowledge.
okay. So if it's specifically for recall knowledges, I'm not going to worry about it.
Yeah.
Then I take it back.
Uh-oh.
Then Rugwood will play Shrug and try to keep an eye out on the bay.
Okay.
Make sure we don't get jumped from behind while also just casually taking their foot and covering up the tracks as much as possible with like leaves and dirt and stuff.
Beautiful.
I don't know what to do, so I think I'm just gonna play with my new gun.
Okay. I was sitting here, bang, off in the distance behind you guys. Whoops.
No, I figured I'd do what most smart people do when they get a new gun. They take it apart and examine it. You know, like,
While
take the
you're traveling?
Well, yeah, you'd be surprised how easy it is to do while you're walking. Do it all the time in real life.
I believe.
I mean, still not recommended.
I'm going to ask you this. As your game master, are you disassembling the brand new gun that looks like it's a knockoff version of a gun that you recognize from your previous world while traveling through the forest?
Yeah, fair enough.
That you have not seen fire yet either.
That's probably test fire too. When we get in the room. Well, fuck it. Maybe I'll just do a perception and keep an eye out for shit.
That would be that would be a scout. But you're welcome to do a scout as well.
Okay, hold on. I'm almost done cutting up these potatoes. Hold on.
What's Sebastian doing?
Just can't let me play with my gun and see how it is.
Well, I mean, I just yeeted a wrench across the yard.
What did the wrench ever do to you?
Slipped.
So it's an adjustable wrench.
Oh, yeah.
And, I need like a 23, maybe 24 millimeter socket to get the oil cap filter off.
Uh-huh.
And I don't have the size I need.
You live like 5 seconds from a fucking Lowe's.
I don't live in Cortland right now, Mackenzie.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, shit.
I live in Harpersville.
Ooh. You chose the next most secluded area?
This is temporary. It's free.
It's free.
That's fair.
Blow me.
It's a nice town, though. I don't.
Oh, it's a beautiful area.
I see seek and sense motive for my perception. I don't see it anywhere else.
Go to
perception. It won't be there unless you put it there.
Yeah, and there's an
Just make a perception check, my guy.
Okay.
I think that if you click on if you go to the actors tab and you open up the party sheet.
Okay.
In exploration. Oh wait, no, that's right. You just gotta add stuff.
That's dumb.
Reset. Go on. You can reset.
I don't.
Oh, okay. If you go to exploration.
I need an extender for you.
Listening to him swear at that is funny.
He didn't swear. He said he needs an extender for you. Although he is about one slipped finger hitting something hard in metal with his knuckle from Probably throwing his engine out a fucking car.
I don't
can
blame
confirm.
him.
I mean, I just learned how to work on my own fucking car, and it's been a goddamn
There you go.
nightmare. I give anybody who's a mechanic some fucking props, honestly. He did
I
the
know.
thing.
I've been doing this shit for a while. Working on my own fucking car.
Out.
Cocksucking son of a motherfucking whore.
See, there's the
There it is.
cursing.
There it is.
What do I need? A 1-inch fucking socket?
No, you don't want to use a 1-inch. Trust me. They don't work for shit.
No, because I just had the 15, 16. It's still too small.
Try 10.
10 millimeter?
Serious. 10 millimeter. 9 times out of 10, most things on a car are 10 millimeter.
Yes.
Little lag.
Let me grab the 10 millimeter. When the, I shit you not, 22
not there.
millimeter socket didn't work.
No, hold on.
Is this
It's there.
Was the 22 too big or too small?
Too small.
Oh, can you use the 22?
Yes.
Yeah, you need like a 23 or a 20.
Oh my god, it's like that's how math works.
It's like that's what I've said.
Wait, where in Harpersville are you on right now?
Wooded Estates. Mackenzie, I will put money in your gas tank if you will run me like a 23 and 24 millimeter wrench.
What's it called? Wood what estate?
I will send you the address of where I'm staying if you run, and I'll put gas in your car.
I just want to see how far you are. That's it. And if you're too far, then I'm going to say fuck it. But if you're close enough, then maybe after dinner.
You remember where I was when you pulled me out of the snow?
Yeah.
I'm just a little bit past.
Yeah, fuck that. I'm sorry, but no.
Well,
I'm for a full tank of gas.
hey, you too.
No, I'm sorry. Yeah.
What is Sebastian doing? Sebastian is going to be scouting as well. Specifically trying to find any traps or stuff hidden in the woods that are going to try to kill us, which I'm aware is a seek under probably survival. Is that right?
So in if you open up your character sheets, and I've only done it to the if you go to your actions tab, and then on the top you have encounter, exploration, and downtime.
Mhm.
If you click on exploration,
Will
if it's empty, I'm still gonna explain where it is. If it's empty, you'll need to click on the browse button, and I'll pull up a section, and you just search for scout or whatever activity you're trying to do, and then drag it onto your sheet, and it's there.
All right, cool. I just made it active.
Yep. I think that you can then click that. and-
Specifically, I'm looking for shit that
It looks like 2
gonna,
inches.
try to get us. All right, I've got to go grab the adjustable wrench off of the yard.
Where the fuck did you do that in the first place?
Hey.
Like you haven't thrown tools while angry?
Okay, guys.
Valid.
Okay.
Back on track.
Yep. Well, just.
So it's going to be a perception check from you two that want to scout as well.
Okay.
Okay.
Potatoes on the stove.
I can roll if you want me to.
Nope, they're on the stove. I got it.
Okay.
I'm a big boy. I want to do it. Listen, I look forward to rolling dice every Thursday. Let me have this. You said if I go to actors, go to my thingy, go to actions, go to exploration. Oh, no. Active. Oh, no. Oh.
Okay.
All right. I don't know if it rolled or not.
I
Sorry.
forgot to do that.
You
Covered
rolled.
the track too well.
I meant to do that in Wild Song so you could see it.
There you go.
Alright, then.
This is +8. Makes sense.
So, you guys are all keeping an eye out collectively together. Ludwig is able to look out from the rear just for automatically them passively covering everyone's tracks. You guys are traveling well prepared, stealthily. Or at least somewhat stealthily. Maybe not noise-wise, but definitely tracks-wise.
Won't roll it.
Sorry, I had. It does stay pretty gray for most of the day, and as you guys are getting more and more worried about Will, because he's continuing to have this distant look in his eyes, and when he is conscious, sometimes Hunter has to carry him some. You guys are able to get back to Thorn.
I have follow the expert. When the fuck did I get you?
Just
Everyone gets that.
Oh, I never noticed the bell.
as I actually.
Eh.
As the party first enters through the northern gate,
Got a refresh map, didn't load. Do.
Beep beep. I'm a sheep. I said a beep beep. I'm a sheep.
Lily is going to help. I think Belle's got Will or Hunter's got Will. I'm not sure who's got him, but I'm going to help.
I got the William.
All right. Let's transport him over to the temple.
Wait. I can do that now.
I'll come with them as well.
Boom. I forgot I could do that.
So as you guys are coming, you avoid the main street, so most of the villagers don't see you guys as well. However, as you guys do rush over towards the excuse me. As you guys rush over towards the temple grounds, I'm trying not to burn.
Appreciated.
There's this momentary, like, what the fuck is going on? And then they see Will being carried, and some of them, they don't show it outside. But they're like, oh dear God, every time they leave, wrong happens.
They were better caretakers. They would came with us.
I see the caretakers outside, and I shout over, "Where's the doctor?"
They stare at you. They point towards the actual
Technically,
temple.
The doctor.
Oh, I got the joke.
Tell Hunter to bring him to the room.
Mm-hmm.
As I go to grab the doctor as well.
Yeah, what's going on?
Bill got injected with something. We've figured out it is some kind of antifungal virus. I did the best I could with what I had with my dwindling resources, but Evidently I could not cure him of the ailment, and now he is passed out, and Hunter has brought him into the clinic room.
Let me go see. And he
Some symptoms are rapid fevers, sweating, hallucinations.
it's from an antifungal.
That's what we surmised it was. Bloodwort figured it out was an antifungal. If they know anything about that kind of stuff, it's gonna be them.
I'm have
Bloodwort
to
figured out it was antifungal. Oh, my head! Oh god!
Right.
keep him away from me. Don't let him touch me.
I'm sorry, I had to get that out. Continue.
So he rushes in.
Lilius.
He starts trying to figure out what's wrong, running some basic surface level tests for like immediate tests. As he ran in, he like gave you all like the minimum of socially polite acknowledgement of presence, but he's really just running straight past you guys and patient.
Lilia appreciates this.
I was muted. I said, yeah, I don't appreciate it. Motherfucker needs to shake my goddamn hand.
Well, he doesn't.
He needs to help. He needs to help Will. Stop it.
Talk to this douchebag is.
We'll go past them too, and he'll go with the doctor, going to help if needed and to learn anything else he can about what this is.
Like his
Or
immediate
maybe
objective is finding out whether or not he's stable. Like, is this something that he's gonna die in the next few minutes kind of thing? If not, okay, let's lower down the, how panicked we need to be kind of thing.
Well,
And,
the last thing you want is the doctor to be panicked of all fucking people.
yeah, so, I mean, he briefly does some tests, does, some basic, is his pulse fine, he breathing, seem to be eating anywhere, is he in a coma? Going through the list and stuff, and he doesn't. You can see him relax some, but not like slow down the severity of.
Lilia's going to be. Lilia's going to just be watching. And be quiet, but she'll watch.
Oh, we close the curtains.
You have a death wish, dude?
I mean, I'm hanging around with you guys, so.
Valid.
Does have
Valid argument. He does. I'm not even gonna deny that one. But, follow up. Who's the real psychopath? Us or him? Because if he keeps following us in the danger, that just makes him a fucking idiot.
Well,
oh, Pepper.
After about 5-10 minutes, he turns around. Well, in terms of immediate danger, he doesn't seem to be in. However, there is some tests I can run that will take some time to come back with any kind of results. Welcome to stay here. Do whatever you were planning to do back, and I'll send our assistants, one of the clergy, over to find you. Whenever.
Lily's going to be looking at Hunter. She'll glance up at all the party, and she's just like, no, I'm not leaving.
You need me here for assistance and care?
Not to be rude. No. Do you need to? And he's like, has that. Yes, he has a mask on, but you've kind of figured out his body language. that was more of a father figure question than a doctor boss question.
Oh, look at that father-son bonding.
Actually,
What is it
yes.
like?
Be nice.
Yeah, what is it like? I'm asking.
I mean, we probably do. A couple of us probably do need to go and report back, but we have found, along with this development as well. I know I can leave him in your very capable hands.
He puts a hand on your shoulder, like almost interrupting you. Belderon, not what I asked. Do you somewhere?
Oh, I need to be here.
Be here. But you need to worry about yourself as well.
Is there any change to Will when we walked into the town?
You can do a sense mode.
Moment.
Fun.
Cool.
Anyone else want to roll?
And someone roll for me. I'm not a computer. I'm making meatballs.
Did you want Sebastian in here, Doc?
Sorry, I was talking to one of the neighbors down here. Yes, please. And if someone could please roll a sense motive for me, that'd be fantastic. I'm
Certainly.
figuring out how to make what I have work.
And
And
what?
did you?
I'm working on it.
We'll turn you into a redneck, yeah.
Best of luck, fam.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, I'll swing for the fences.
Grab the duct tape, the WD-40, and a pair of pliers, because you're going in raw.
That's motive. Hey,
Health insurance should be on here pretty soon, right? In about an hour.
Said about an hour. Give him a little time. So
To Sebastian, would you like to re-roll it?
Yes, please. Aha! I
You
win,
got it.
bitch.
Oof.
I felt that excitement from here. Okay, back in.
And you? Back up to the yard with you.
14
And it's stuck.
Well, Sebastian, you got your hero point back.
Oh, which means you rolled the same crappy roll.
Yes, it was. He rolled a 2 in the die.
Why?
Everyone except for Sebastian sees there's this almost like whatever's ailing Will got stronger, almost not more violent, but like
It's resisting the antibiotics.
No.
it's doing more things.
Yes, it's working harder. I would like to bring that to the doctor's attention.
Yeah. Let me just,
This doctor's
I feel like revealing this one out of all of them. Oh, I'm gonna look at that one I revealed.
Hey, very nice.
That one.
Valid.
And then Beldroth, you're the other one that you rolled the same thing, but it wasn't a natural. but you still.
Nice.
I mean, the others were all either at 20 or almost 20. When you bring that up to the doctor's attention, there's a bit of confusion in his body language, but it's like that the doctors, they've learned something new that changed what they thought might have been happening, so like, wait. Damn, that theory's out the window. But he does some blood draws and stuff, and petri dishes, and several other chemical swabs on the tests, and goes through it. It's going to take a bit to get information, because they don't have computers to run all the information.
Sucks to suck.
Yep, it does.
Really does, I'm not gonna lie.
Welcome to the Dark Ages.
It's at this point when all the blood work's being done, let what's just gonna see themselves out. Not to just what? What is it, Lilia?
You do not have to leave. You do not.
Lilia, with all due respect, I feel like I have to. Or we feel like we have to.
It's alright.
And he's gonna make his way over to and they're gonna make their way over to Hank's to give Hank the
Hunks?
down low on what Hunks, yes. to give him the down low of like Will's condition at the moment, because I feel like besides the party, I feel like he's the one that should know, because Will and him had some kind of situation going on with the Fords. And
I'll
that
go and tell him next later.
be on hiatus.
If the doctor tells me it's going to take a very long while, Lilia will probably look at Hunter and Belle and Sebastian and announce that she's going to go to Nexus for a little bit, just to let him know what's going on.
Oh. I saw the woodchuck I was supposed to shoot with the neighbor's fucking cat.
Oh no, you saw a cat, not a woodchuck. Shoot the cat. We like cats.
But this cat's super cute and fluffy. Honestly, looks a
How
little
can
bit
you
like
like
Lilia.
cats? Don't shoot them.
Looks exactly how you described Lilia, actually. Minus a
Really?
little bit of brown on the paws. Yeah, it's pure fucking white. It starts to fade to like a brown that goes down the tail and the paws. But besides that, it's pretty spot on.
Neat.
Maybe I should shoot it. No.
Bruh. Oh, that's still
Sorry,
in,
did that...
that's still in Wild Song. That's not supposed to be in Wild Song now. But I was curious that it's just simply
Welcome to the
knock,
planet,
knock,
then.
knock.
Barbecue sauce, mustard, and ketchup. That's right, I found my scissors. They're on top of the middle finger card.
Hunter, do you think that we're going to need to go report this to your commander, Captain?
I don't think that cocksucker is even in. Is he still in town?
You definitely didn't go look.
I'm good. Probably knows anyways. Oh, bastard. To be fair, it didn't involve the, quote unquote aliens, so no.
It did involve a demon, a Colo, actually.
Yeah, a real demon. Not whatever these guys are after. That's something I think should be a report to the lady who runs the town.
I think so, but I also want to know something. If
Okay.
but Sebastian, right before we went into the cave, you were seeing something. You said you saw something. It was, what did you say? It was red.
Sebastian stares at you. Long and hard. Like, just crazy people.
Really?
What? Hey, Doc?
Kenzie,
I
I paid for
trust-
it, my friend.
I trust you.
Here in a sec. No. Yeah, crazy. You don't trust crazy. No.
Man.
No.
What if Eddie
Didn't see anything. No. No see. No see. No see. Nothing seen. No seen.
Sebastian, did I say you were crazy?
I did.
I'm not asking you. I'm asking Sebastian.
Sebastian leans in and looks you in the eye.
You dirty bastard.
Massive raspberry.
Oh, I thought you sneezed.
Oh.
No.
I thought you got like 0.2 inches from her face and sneezed in her face. I was like, damn.
No, I got 0.2 inches from her face and blew a raspberry.
Oh. I'm gonna punch him in the fucking nose.
She's going to look at you very solemnly. Sebastian. If I said that you were crazy or anything you took as an offense, please let me know. I am very upset about Will, and I don't remember everything outside of what Will's fevers were saying. And if I did say that you were crazy and meant it, I don't think I meant it badly. And if I did, sorry.
No.
Part of me really wants
No.
to be that guy and just grab Sebastian by the collar and tell him he's gonna fucking come with us and help us or help. But that's beneath me.
Lilia's just on the verge of tears right now, just because she's worried about Will. Sebastian might have a clue, and she fears that she
All right,
might have
I'm doing it.
insulted a friend. Sebastian. Oh, you're doing it? Go ahead.
Yes, I'm doing it. I'm going to do a intimidation on Sebastian.
First of all, it's
Can
me
I
and
do-
intimidation. Let's be grammatically correct, please.
Whatever.
Can I ask how you're doing your intimidation before you do it?
What I said, I was gonna grab him by the collar, bring him in, and I was gonna fucking yell at him. He's
Grab
thrown it
I-
all.
Can I do
Grapple?
an intimidation before you do that?
Fuck no. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna do it on you. Basically,
Oh.
like back off.
Target him and do
There's enough
intimidation.
there's enough going on. We don't need this.
I will allow it.
Good, because you don't have a choice.
What's my
crap.
what's the DC he has to beat?
Well,
My,
if he
I'm just
targets you
assuming
and
it's my
does
will.
and rolls intimidation, it'll tell you if it
I'm doing
succeeds or not.
that.
I don't
I'm
think it
going
does.
to re-roll.
Do it.
I'm targeting him.
So... Actually, A 10.
5. That's a little
That's-
better.
Considering the DC is 10 plus his will.
Ah, it's a no then.
Yeah,
What is my will?
9.
Oh. Damn. All right,
Wait,
so,
so
it is
I-
19.
That beat it?
No, his
God, no.
10 plus his will.
It's
Oh,
a 19.
yeah.
You have to beat a 19.
Oh, I thought it was like modifiers. I thought you said
Oh.
his will was a 9.
Yes, his will is. But will's also not an ability score.
Okay. I'll say you don't see anything then. Bell doesn't say anything. You just go on with what you do.
The mouse can sit in the corner.
The mouse.
Is it a grapple?
Yeah. You target him.
Okay.
So if you get up there and do that, and the minute you like lay hands on Sebastian, Lilia will speak up, but I'll wait and see if you get that first.
Normal, grapple. Well, I got a +8 to this.
That's a
Damn.
critical
Honestly,
Critical
success.
success.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Well, my intimidation or
So you put hands on him and you say
Oh,
something,
yeah, 100%.
and
Hey, Hunter, no.
roll an intimidation check with a +1.
Intimidation. I'm just gonna add a 1.
Oh, that was almost terrible.
Yeah, from the critical
I think
success.
I did it. I think I did it. It didn't do it.
He didn't do that. 17.
It's a 17.
What's his? Nope, his is an 18.
I will re-roll it. Why not? I don't think we're getting enough fight.
Holy
anytime.
crap.
Oh yeah, I got it.
There you go.
21.
Okay, so as Sebastian is throwing a temper tantrum, Hunter grows tired of it first and explodes in a fit of physical aggression where he rushes past Bell, grabs Sebastian by the collar, picks him up, hits him against a wall, and
Wasn't gonna go that far.
well, congrats, you rolled a natural 20.
Fair point. You got me there, Skippy.
Congratulations, you rolled a natural 28. And he says something intimidating Sebastian as Lilia attempts to
Stop him.
diffuse the situation with a persuasion check. And what does
Persuasion
Hunter
check?
say to Sebastian?
Didn't get that far. I didn't think I'd honestly get this far, to tell you the truth. Listen here, you son of a bitch. You're gonna fucking help, and that's that. I'm getting sick of your petty bullshit.
Sebastian was right all along.
Hunter.
The werewolf is attacking. It can't be trusted.
Exactly.
He's just a struggling alcoholic. There's nothing wrong with that.
Oh,
Well,
Oh, you're
Hello,
a crazy
sir.
werewolf.
Oh,
welcome back, darling.
Did you hear that, or do you want me to repeat what just happened, Will?
Repeat what just
Okay. So you come to in this heated situation. You are on a bed in what you're quick-witted enough to realize you're in the medical ward of the temple grounds in town. You don't know how you got here, but you woke up, you started traveling, everything kind of just faded into blank, and you blinked your eyes and you're here. As you come to and begin to start sitting up, you hear Hunter stomping across the room, grabbing Sebastian by the collar around his neck, picking up, slamming him up against the wall, and through clenched teeth, scolding him and threatening him into saying some information. Lilia, absolutely calming down the group some with her 28 diplomacy.
No, Hunter, don't. Wait, no, stop. Leave him. Let him be.
At about this point, by the way, Sebastian's sitting there, picked up, actually looks him in the eye and is going to take a swift kick and try to kick him right between the legs.
You take a -1 because you're feared
Right.
from his intimidation check.
I what? One more time?
You take a -1 because you from his
Okay.
intimidation.
Yeah. My laptop's currently inside my car to keep it out of the rain that's currently coming down on me.
Got you. Unarmed.
Thank you, boo boo.
Like him. Unarmed attack. Oh, well, it's gonna be no.
Aw.
With a 12 to hit Hunter, which misses. Unless you want to reroll it.
I use 0 point. Yeah, I want to roll it. Sebastian is petty enough.
With a 21, which does beat his AC by 2. Damage. Not compensation. For maximum 7 damage to the gut.
What was the words that Hunter uttered as he was coming to?
Hunter. If somebody
You look here, you
doing
son of a
the,
bitch.
Yeah, you're gonna fucking help us, blah blah blah, etc. I don't remember everything word for word. I don't just mashing the potatoes. Sorry.
Yeah.
I thought you didn't want to hear metal on metal.
It's,
Making love on the stove.
It's like, listen here, you son
Wait,
of a
wait.
bitch. You know something and you're gonna tell us. And you're gonna stop. Or you something about calling him petty as well.
Called him a petty little bitch.
Ah, petty.
Hunter, stop.
At this point, if allowed, Will sits up.
No, stay down. No.
Certainly.
Pull the Glock out. No, stay down.
I said a little grace. Stop.
Will.
Goodness sake.
I will then
Sebastian's gonna
release
look.
him and drop him so he falls flat on it.
So before you drop him, Sebastian looks you in the eye, and you hear the full tone. You hear the full tone. You don't understand. I will kill you now. One of these
No.
days, your death will be on my hands.
He's just gonna smile at you and drop you.
Stop. We're supposed to work together. Stop. And then she's just gonna go run over to Will to see what he's up to. Just kind of take a look at him, feel him, whatever else I need to do.
Out for a day, I remember walking, and now I come to this. I understand tensions are high, but
You
jeez.
How are you feeling?
Rough,
Yeah?
but I'll manage. He will look over to Sebastian and Hunter. I understand tensions are high. If he knows something, we will figure. He will tell us in due time. I don't know when that will be, and that does make me a tad angry. But getting angry and making threats or promises on each other's life is not, and at this point he clenches, is not going to solve anything. For goodness sake. I have tried to be a mediator between you two. You two need to work out something. Anything. This is self-destruction at its finest. If one fracture is already there, more is going to occur because this fucking... He takes a breath.
Will.
I'm getting angry. Breath.
Hey, Will,
Just-
make a quick perception check for me.
Alrighty. Do I take any negatives for coming to, or
Currently, no.
just thought I'd ask? That is a 27.
So, as you're saying all this, you look over at, and when you look over at Sebastian, you see all the lights are on. He is in fact home. There is no insanity right now. There is the full stain. There's the full truth. There is Sebastian in his eyes, and he is ready to draw his weapon and kill Hunter.
Yep. Cognizance. Let's just... Sebastian, step outside, please. And I'm only going to be asking once. The next time I will pull you out if I have it. I will pull you out of here if I have to. But this cannot go on. Do I make myself clear to either of you? Especially you, Sebastian.
By the time you
Mostly a curse.
ask him to leave, he's already turned around and left.
No.
Staying in the same room will not do anything except cause more problems. Yeah. Need them to... or any more weight is thrown around. Looks to Hunter. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that whatever position you were put into, that this was forced upon. This is a shitty situation.
Oh, hold on, sorry. I was asking the wifey if she wanted carrots, but I think she just retreated over to my parents because it's hotter than a witch's tit in this motherfucker. I apologize. Hunter will turn around, look at you. Oh, wait, hold on.
Jesus Christ.
While we have the wait, hold on for a sec.
Yeah, I got my
would
answer.
have Will been the only one that clocked that you're home, Bastion?
I'd say anyone who wants to make a perception check can with the DC of, I'll say, 15.
Okay.
Just because y'all are so familiar with his insane.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna make that perception check then. I'll continue.
Sorry about that. Hunter will scoff at you, and he
Don't.
will. Okay. And he's gonna say, and I quote, yes, I'm quoting you. Whatever. Sick and tired of this stupid fucking world and all the bullshit. And he's just gonna grab his crap and he's just gonna walk out.
Why is it we're doing this every time we come back? Every time.
I don't know. Whatever personal things are going on, I don't. We just...
Okay.
Life hardly is. But we try to make it as fair as we can.
Are you
Just
are,
let the...
are you awake now? You don't, and I'm feeling his head to see if he's got fever. You don't seem to have a fever anymore.
My apologies. What? Is it... Just need to let them cool off. And then approach the topic later. There. Stand. need to be kept separate for a little bit. They need to, by any means necessary at this point. Should be fine. It is. Has he been cleared to move about, or has he been? Or is he at this point?
About this time, the doctor has impeccable timing and walks back in. Well, I've oh, hey, I guess they left. I haven't seen what you have before. Your internal organs all, like your blood work doesn't show any strange anomalies. From my cursory inspection, it didn't feel anything wrong with your organs. I suppose we could also do some other tests that require different fluids, but I don't know what's wrong, or I can't even find traces of the antifungal that was inside of it. As he looks up from the paper. Oh, you're up.
Yeah, I'm up and about.
Well then.
Apparently there's been a bit of a tizzy when I was out, and
Because we were worried about you.
and I do apologize. I thought everything was fine in the morning. Yeah, I would like to get a few more tests done, rule out anything more that could be happening. Is the father going to be part of this as well?
Yes. We have the clergy are available to look over this as well.
Probably a good idea. I should be fine on a little bit, Lilia. Go and talk to Hunter. If you could, I think he needs a little bit of he needs someone to vent to, not be vented at with malice, to be frank.
Yes, I'll go find him. Send word when you're ready to come home.
I will. Trust you me. He kisses her cheek and then waits for the test.
And she'll do kind of this, and she'll kiss his cheek back, and we're done billing and cooing over each other. She's gonna go out and find Hunter.
Running up.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Gonna say, kind of running up behind Sebastian after he leaves, trying to catch up to him a little bit. Hey, wait up.
Roll a persuasion.
It's diplomacy.
That's diplomacy.
Right. Learning the system.
Plus 0 to this. It's an 8.
Failure.
I'm saying it's a failure. I can catch you up to you if I want to. I was just saying, hey, wait up. To be completely honest, I can catch up to you. If you don't like wait a second, I will catch up to you.
I'm not zero doubts about that. Genuinely, like as the player.
Oh yeah. I'll run up next to you. You're quick when you want to be sometimes. You're all there right now, aren't you?
Hmm.
So, first question, before anything, I don't particularly care about the whole situation with you and Hunter. I need to ask because the question was posed when you went, back into, I guess, normal for us. What is your actual name? We all know you by Sebastian, but that's not like your actual name.
I can't remember the name of the other language I speak off the top of my head, but he replies with his full name in that language. I think it's like something like Elder
great.
speak.
Okay, great. Didn't understand any of that.
He just looks at you.
Yeah, you have something like preferred in our language you'd like to be called? That you get to choose? Question work?
What do you want, little plagueling?
Okay, that's a little hurtful. But regardless, I'm just here to check up on you, first off, because you're my friend. At least I consider you a friend. That was a lot back there.
Employed by that doctor of yours?
Said what? Sorry.
Are you not employed by that doctor of yours? Are you not apprenticed under him?
Well, yes, I guess I'm his apprentice, but I'm not employed by him. He's more like a father figure.
As his apprentice, that would make you a plagueling.
Oh, is that the term? Regardless, I'm just here to see how you're doing after all that. Don't really need to be alone.
I just have a special case. You're not going to do that either. Sorry, I'm also underneath my car.
You're good. You want to come back to this conversation when you're not under your car?
I found the size wrench I'm looking for, so should be good.
Okay. Okay. I was like, we can just swap it off to another pair of people.
You do not understand what it's like to walk the shadowed edges of madness. To see what his kind have done. The havoc they've wrought, those they've hurt.
You're very right. I don't know what it's like to live your life at all. I do believe, at least normal for us, you calls Hunter a werewolf about 24 hours out of the day, whenever you guys are together. But I guess I can try to clear this up to sane, and not sane. I guess I don't know how to describe it. But Hunter isn't a werewolf. He is just a wolf.
There's probably plastic sounds in the background.
I couldn't understand you there. You're a robot.
I apologize for all the metal on.
Oh, you're good.
Ugh.
Okay. Oh, fuck. Ow, that hurt. What even is sanity? What is the thing you would describe him as a wolf as? He is more human than wolf. His blood has been made impure, and now he hunts people, threatening those he doesn't like and doesn't get along with. In my experience, in like his, hurt and kill innocents.
I don't think he'd kill innocents. I think that just now was just part of his personality that he has. We're trying to work him through, but that's gonna take a while.
You will never get through to him.
Maybe not.
I
but
know.
We have to try.
There is no trying with those like him. That's how innocent children die. That's how my daughter died.
Oh shit!
That is how
Got
my
it.
wife died. That is how my village, my family died.
That explains a hell of a lot.
You know,
As
I'm
he draws
picturing
his
him saying
rapier.
this all underneath the card.
If you want to kill me, you want to kill us all, man up. Take my blade and do it yourself. Don't reason with a monster. Don't reason with those who see so much pain and suffering and choose to continue in it.
I'll kind of go silent for a moment, trying to think of something to say.
As
Good luck.
you are, you see him pull out a cigarette and light it. And up to this point, you've never seen him smoke.
As you do
Don't
that,
understand the pain. Little legling.
Oh, I know I don't. I never said I will understand the pain. Part of my job is to try and help the wounds heal. Physical or the mental. Both are just as important. Just as important, giving each individual person a second chance. Hunter isn't those who took everything from me. I can understand why you hate and loathe him. No. He is not whatever those creatures were. Yes, he may be brash and arrogant and frankly a bit of an asshole 95% of the time. But from what it sounds like from him, he had another life before this too, and it didn't sound like a good one. I think just as much was taken from him as from you. Both of you are broken shells of people that we are trying to mend together. It's not going to work if you guys always go at each other's throats, no matter if you're both all there or not. Need some kind of compromise, Bastion. Doesn't have to be a monumental compromise. Just a small one for now.
My compromise is that he breathes. You ever wonder why you don't see many like him? Also, on a related note, success. I got the oil plug out.
Nice.
Opa!
And I'm parked on a hill, so I've had to barely jack up my car to do this, so it's kind of terrifying.
Oh god.
Yeah. Sit there for a minute. Ugh.
Before we go off on a little tangent about him being some kind of awakened werewolf, he isn't, and we actually do see multiple people like him every day in town. At least around here in our lands. I don't know where you were before you stumbled into our village. They are what's called awakened animals. They were just regular animals that some form of magic, wild magic, took hold of, and they became evolved. Yes, they are walking on two legs, and yes, they act more like people, but they are still animals. They are more than just animals, and they're more than just people, but they're not monsters.
Honor you for bringing peace into your village.
But if you call him a beast, then you're calling Lilia one as well. He's the same thing he is.
That she is.
She
There's
has
a
only
difference
ever
between a
tried
house
to
cat
understand you.
and a wolf.
Not in this context. Not of what they are and how they came to be. If you're calling him a monster, then you're calling her a monster. And he looks close to you, kind of not blinking as he says this, with the most sincere tone and look that a man can give. He has only ever tried to help you both. She is one of the kindest, most understanding people I have ever met. Yes, I know that Hunter is really none of those things. He is also not a monster. He is a broken man. One that we are trying to help fix. So if you're calling him a monster, a broken man a monster like yourself, then you're calling Lilia a monster. One of the kindest and sweetest people that either of us has probably ever met. Think about that. And then before you say anything, Bell will kind of stand back up straight after kind of leaning on his cane to talk to you. And he'll walk back to the doctor's clinic. Kind of just leave you there to think.
As you're walking back, the difference between a cat and a wolf. One is there because it cannot defend for itself in the wild. The other feeds on you like prey. As he proceeds to start heading off in a direction, which one can only assume is the direction of his barrel.
And one more thing. Sorry. We're both walking our separate ways, and after you say that. And the last thing you'll hear from Bell today. And what's the difference between two broken men like you and Hunter, who have both killed? Are willing to do what's necessary. Protect those that you care about. Then that he'll walk out of your earshot.
You might hear some faint response, depending on how good your hearing is.
I'll just say for the context of this, I'll hear a fainted response, but I'm far enough away to where I won't actually hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
Ooh, damn, Vin. Damn, Vin.
Ben, what did you do?
He goes, and the difference between man and a beast is sympathy. Something you seem to have lost a long time ago.
Damn!
Damn, man.
Ben!
Ow, damn! And I thought,
Damn,
damn.
good form.
Damn.
And Shadow thought I was trying to pop the fuck off. I got a text from Shadow, all caps, pop the fuck off, fam!
You should have seen what I said in chat. I sent. I'm not gonna lie. I sent that to Doc too. I'm over here eating the finest popcorn, guys. You guys don't mind me at all.
Also, I
Finn
have to
goes,
say before scene change, the music for this Word perfectly.
Bro, I was like, oh wait,
Right?
shit, I have a playlist for this. Run over and activate it quickly.
Perfect.
Shiny, I fucking love you.
That was awesome.
I'll ask this again because we're at that moment. Shadow, do you want to go or do you want to pass it back over to
Nah,
the pair?
go to Lily and Hunter. My thing's not. My thing's literally nothing compared to this cinema.
He is eating the finest popcorn right now.
I eat too. Then because I'm not in the game, so I can drop one-liners.
Ben, stop it.
Excellent one-liners, excellent RP, and I'm done draining my oil.
Hey,
All right.
Hey,
Now-
man.
now the
Oh,
easy
yeah.
process.
Yeah. Sorry, I was dropped in the car.
Good afternoon / evening, all around.
Yeah.
Right.
Good time zones, folks.
So, as on one side of the town as the heated exchange goes on, Lilia chases after Hunter, crosses onto
Hunter's Island.
Hunter's little island.
Hi.
Sorry about that. What are you here for?
You think I'm
I'm assuming it has something to do with the fact that I almost broke the Sebastian's neck in front of him.
He was ready to break yours. Turn.
Yeah, he can try.
What prompted that?
Just got a problem with whiny little bitches like that. I don't know. Just angry all the freaking time. I don't know why. Oh, probably know why. Probably because I don't belong here.
This is going to sound a little
Momish.
trite. No, not momish. Do I look like your mother?
If it was the 80s, maybe. No.
You're... Why do you feel you don't belong? I want you to tell me.
Damn, you're gonna make me fucking explain this? Ugh,
Yes,
Damn.
I am.
rude.
Well, you're the one who just about took off Sebastian's head.
I mean, look at me. I'm a giant, talking, walking wolf. I'm not even from this. What do you people call it? This plane of existence? Why the hell was I even sent here? It seems all I do is make things worse.
Do you truly feel you make things worse just by being here?
Let's see. What's happened since I've gotten here? I'm in a post-apocalyptic world where civilizations are cut off from each other. Oh yeah, I got one of our teammates killed, and I'm always at wit's end with a psychopath that doesn't know his elbow from his asshole on a good day. Yeah,
As far... Why do you feel that you killed a teammate? And I'm assuming you're talking Alwyn, right?
he's the only one that's died.
True, but we've all come close.
That's war
How
for
did
you.
how did you kill Alwyn?
By not being good enough. Where I come from, you're trained to be the best. And I have the knowledge. I do. But yet, still wasn't good enough. Some innocent man that I knew nothing about gets killed right in front of me. Seems to happen
Oh.
everywhere I go.
Are you familiar with what attacked us? Do you know about them? Have you fought them before?
What were you referring to? The null things?
Fiend. No, the fiend that killed Alwyn.
Oh God, no. Let me say that in character.
Mhm.
Heavens no. Where I come from, there's nothing like this world where I'm from. It's just humans. That's it.
Then
There's no
why?
magic. There's none of this sword bullshit and other races and everything. It's literally just all humans. Everything that's here was theoretical or made up by a 12-year-old in some mom's basement.
She blinks and looks up and down at him and kind of looks at her as well. Just I feel pretty real. And your life prior, when it ended, is not here. You yourself, you showed me that your life ended and now you are here reborn.
Yeah, I am. And everything that I loved, I left behind. I had a family that I left behind that buried me, most likely.
Mhm.
And I remember everything from both my deaths.
Both.
Remember that he puts his fingers into air quotes, that dream we both shared?
Oh, yeah, you and I. It wasn't very much of a dream. But go
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, let's just say it was a little all too real. Because I guess another form of us did die. This is my second roundabout, I guess you can call it. I have now died twice. I've seen multiple comrades die over and over again. And honestly, I'm getting sick of it. And as he's talking, because he's past trauma. You gotta relive it. He's gonna start like tearing up, but not like crying.
I do not think that you are to blame. I mean, how could you be? You've never faced this. We've all faced this for the very first time. And I don't know the world you came from. But you're here. But you're here now. You're here with us. Perhaps the same magic that brought you here brought me into this form. And I'm still learning what I can do. You're hurting. And I know that. And I am a friend. At least I hope I am. And I consider you too good of a friend to let you continue to blame yourself for things.
Yeah, you got me at a loss for words. I don't know where to go from that.
Ta-da!
Yeah, not really hard to do, honestly.
Hmm.
Okay, I could take a curveball at this. At this point, Hunter will break down. He will drop to his knees. Okay, who's getting a Facebook call? Hang up the fucking phone. This is the theater. You don't have your phone on during the theater.
Mr. Cooking.
Okay. Hey, some of us gotta eat. He will begin to break down. He will drop to his knees and he will clench his ears or his hair, fur, ears. I don't fucking know. The general vicinity, like someone like having a mental break, and he will scream because I can't actually scream, unlike the person who's outside because I live with people. I just want these memories to go away. All I do is relive them day in and day out. I can't fucking sleep because of them. Why couldn't they have taken my memories away when they brought me back to this fucking hellscape?
She's going to put a hand on your shoulder. I don't know. I would love to say I know everything and be able to take it all away from you, but I cannot. You don't deserve this. But this is something you have, and it is something you need to help. Help us help you work through it.
He'll just nod his head in agreement. He won't say anything. He's just gonna nod his head like, okay. He will do his best. No promises, but he'll do his best.
She'll stay with him for as long as he seems to need her there. You've protected us more than anything else. Do you want to talk a little bit more?
He'll shake his head no.
And she'll be quiet and sit with him for a little bit, hand on his shoulder.
I figured I'd take the opportunity you guys are doing that to character name. It's one that you can't speak. Similar. Have lost Discord audio.
Because it looks like like when you're stargazing, and then that's the first thing that popped in my head was you're speaking moon. You're moon speak.
Oh, you didn't miss anything then.
Moon's haunted.
Now I gotta sort through.
Yeah, while you're doing that, hey Shiny, I'm gonna send you something on Discord. I want to
How
know if
am
I
I
can
supposed
get
to
you
be
on.
doing that and then look at that?
Multitask. People having multiple monitors before.
My
You need
mouse
2
can only
mouses
be
and
in
3
one position
monitors.
at once.
Now, if you have 2 of them.
I said mouse.
Yeah. I know what I
First
said.
of all, Mackenzie, the plural of mouse is mice. Please use correct proper grammar.
Sorry. Now if you have multiple mice, you should be fine.
Yeah, it makes sense that I was in the wrong spot. Lordwood doesn't visit the blacksmith very often.
Hunks isn't a big place.
Speaking of which, I gotta go see him eventually.
Yeah,
Need
yeah.
my
While
fucking
we're
string.
there though, Bloodward, you go knock on the he just goes on Hunk's door. You know that. Well, actually, no. It's kind of late right now. Well, given a few minutes. So yeah, I hop into the thing with my car speakers, and I hear casual racism and plot development. And now that I'm home, I hear someone break down from stress, and sounds about right.
Was that Ven?
No, that was DJ.
Oh,
DJ.
I mean, yeah, valid. Bastion is being a little racial towards Hunter right now.
And then we go, oh, nice. Ludwig, right? I haven't seen you around that often.
That is correct. The rest of our little group is up at the church. It's comes with adventuring out the gate, but we're afraid to inform you that Will was injected with something.
Oh.
Yeah, so we're afraid that whatever arrangement you two had may have to wait for the foreseeable future.
That's fine. I would have needed a day's heads up anyways.
Okay. But we don't know the details. We just saw him coming in and out on multiple occasions, so I figured he was working on something.
Yes, he was putting some runes in my forge. However, you guys went off to go find something for some magic potion thing.
Oh yes, we did luckily retrieve that.
Ah,
But
good.
once again, just take time to process since they scratch the back of their little noggin. Will is the only one that can really work with it, so hopefully it doesn't go bad if it goes bad.
Oh, would you like some lemonade, by the way?
Excellent. We would love some.
Just reaches right next to the door, where he has door lemonade.
Is door lemonade?
Yeah, it's
Door lemonade.
lemonade next to the door, so he can offer lemonade to his guests.
That is amazing. And in response, I would like to attempt to make some berries.
Ooh,
Just an assortment of different berries: blueberries, wild berries, raspberries, and the like.
isn't that wonderful?
Well, I figured if you're gonna offer lemonade, why not have something else to snack on as well?
Certainly. I think I have some cookies in the cabinets.
Uh,
Goodness, he's
uh,
adorable. Like seriously.
we will pass on the cookies.
Right.
We don't necessarily know how well cooked, or I guess not cooked, but baked goods affect us. It's a weird story. It's
Nods
weird
and
how
not
our
understanding
body-
anything, but accepting it. Look, Hunk doesn't need to understand how you work. He just goes.
I love that Hunk follows hospitality rules.
Hunk just goes, okay, I don't know what's happening, but if you say so.
And Littlewood feels the need to explain complications every now and again if they arise.
If Ludwig goes into that deep dive of what they think it is, Hunk will sit there with a smile on his face and nod along and give the common pleasantries of "I am listening."
It's not. It's not that. It's just that we don't necessarily know, but we enjoy what we can.
And that's
Intense.
okay. You don't have to know everything about yourself. That's what leaves room for growth.
But we'll actually fall silent and think about that for a little bit.
Huh. Smile.
Smile, and then I guess we just chill and eat for a little bit because that's literally all I
And
had
have
to do.
lemonade and fruits at 8 p.m.
Yeah, so why not?
Did you want to tell any stories about the trip besides that?
Well, I guess I can go into detail on what exactly happened.
If you want to, I'll listen.
Well, we were on our way back, and we were having a conversation. We believe it was trying to get Hunter and Sebastian to try and see eye to eye. Those two seem to be clashing a lot at the moment. Pans to both conversations happening simultaneously.
Mm-hmm.
Will wants them to come to an accord, but that's a rough patch, but
Of
we'll have to
course.
mull over eventually. But that's when I heard a twig snap, or someone heard a twig snap, and there was a no-like creature and some kind of hound.
Oh. Sounds terrifying, actually.
Yeah, that's one way to put it. that's certainly one way to put it, Hunk. We ended up fighting it. There was Look, it's happened, lemonade. Ah, oh, oh.
Sorry about that.
And Ven has meatloaf.
And Ben has meatloaf. Yes, and well, to make a long story short, we got bit, but we got better adjusting to themselves. But the no thing took out some kind of syringe or dagger or something, and stabbed Will with it.
Oh. Oh, is that what you meant by injected?
Yeah,
Ah.
we don't know what exactly it did. We just know that it was something that put him down. Well, relatively quick. He's alive
Well, that's good.
for the most part, but last time we saw him, he was unconscious. And of course, Lilia, being his girlfriend, spouse, we honestly don't know at this point. Was worried over her little head, and honestly, it was just a lot. So we really appreciate the lemonade.
Oh, well, I'm glad to offer it, and I'm glad you like it. It was my mom's recipe.
Oh, well, if you ever need fresh lemons, you can always call us up, and we'd be happy to
I
provide.
will exchange your lemons for lemonade, then. Because that's what you do when life gives you lemons.
Finger guns, even though Ludward has no idea what guns are.
Finger guns back. Hope you know, he is never going to forget finger guns.
Excellent. That is my impact on the Lord today, everyone. I taught Hank finger guns. Or Hunk finger guns. And scene.
Oh,
That
I'm
was-
over here. I'm sure that somebody's gonna be knocking on my door with how loud I'm laughing over here. That was awesome.
Well, several hours pass for Will, of which, do you ever leave the temple? God.
If everything has been conducted, he is going to leave. But if he's needed for something else, he is gonna be
I
inclined to stay.
didn't know if you're gonna like stay inside the building for all the tests and however long it takes for them to get, bacterial results and stuff, and
Yeah, no, he's gonna stay in the church. He's gonna be a good patient, just like wait and do whatever tests that are given, or like participate in whatever tests that they put in front of him, just to figure out what the fuck.
So like while they're running the tests, and they're like, I mean, you may want to stay close. However, in an hour or two before we get any, or when we do get results, we can send somebody to find you.
I'm going to stay close.
Okay. Throughout the couple hours it takes, they get more questions because of what they don't find. They don't find any weird bacteria. They don't find any antibodies that shouldn't be in the blood system. They don't find anything in your urinary tracts. And yet you still
Gross.
feel it.
Yeah, no, he's just as confused, and I know it's there.
You feel in the what we had talked about in DMs. You feel like you could have this strange ability that's just pressing on the back of your head. Not in a you're cursed, you have to resist the cursed items effect kind of way, but it's like you don't know what this thing does, but you feel like if you concentrate on this thing, something might happen.
Yep. I do feel like it's like something in the back of my head. Like he is going to mention this right off the bat. Like after all the tests fails, like, am I just encouraged to see what happens? Like fuck around and find out type of situation?
As much as I would like to restrict that in a doctor's sense, I'm also in a whatever's affecting you doesn't currently seem to be harming you. Don't know why you passed out or why you don't remember it. Can't find any traces of it, but you say you're feeling something residual?
Residual is just there. It's a nagging feeling. Like, you know how you get this annoying pain in the back of your, like, anywhere in your body, you know it's there, and it's just troublesome enough to let you know it's there, and there's no way to fix it in this consideration.
Yes.
Yes, it's just that. It's just that problem.
I would like to tell you that I would not test strange pressures of your body, but I am also not you, and while I am a doctor, I am not you. Controller. If you wish to, I would say do it here where there are trained medical personnel, in case something...
That was the idea, just to see, like, do it here where there's people that could tend to me should something happen. Alright, maybe the father as well?
What?
Maybe the father as well, he could pop in?
I was going to suggest, gather more people than just me.
At this point, I think it would be good to get any type of perspective. If not, I think it's probably a good idea to at least try with everybody around, and then just study. We kind of bounce each other back and forth.
He'll look over at you, Belle, and if you could, please. Oh no.
Belle?
Sorry. What happened?
The doctor turned to you and asked you to go collect some, clergy folk.
Okay. I will go and do that.
You can go off, and you gather several priests that you can find that are varying,
Denominations?
I was about to say denominations, I don't know, I guess it's technically right.
Yeah,
Different
I guess
gods and
technically-
goddesses.
Mhm.
The various ones that you can find on short notice. Without, I'm checking every room here, kind of thing.
Gotcha. Come back with like 4 or 5 of them.
And you agree with a handful of them in the room. Well,
Yeah. Hello. Seeing you again.
nice. And they all return their pleasantries.
All right. At this point, he is going to bring about that pendant.
Mhm.
And at this point, just says a quick little prayer. Alrighty, let's start. And he is going to focus.
So you're gonna activate the stage 3 one, I assume.
Yes, he's going right for that stage 3. Now, I will have a question later on.
Okay.
Because it's around the idea I pitched whenever he does so.
Let me reread that.
It was born because of a
The feat that you said.
No, it was the I mentioned it like right after like the session because someone mentioned radiant consumption.
I...
Oh.
Yep. Okay, I see it.
Oh no. That's a lot of damage.
Alright, so as you go ahead and describe how you believe you need to activate it.
At this point, left with no other ideas other than to just wing it. He's putting the pendant up to his forehead and just zeroing it on that feeling, like he's navigating a maze in his head to just follow that feeling until he reaches some form of release, and then he is going to then just open his eyes and just kind of look around.
At the moment that you open your eyes, the place looks similar. Roll a perception check really quick.
Let's see, right here. Real.
Oh, beautiful. As you do this, just before you, like, as you've closed your eyes and you're concentrating, you're pushing through that maze. And if anyone has ever like closed their eyes really tightly or rested their hand against their eyelids, you see like the stars and symbols kind of thing.
Yep.
Okay.
Little squiggles.
You swear that those squiggles form a spiral for just a second, just the slightest of moments, as you open your eyes. And as they do, the world looks similar. Except you swear you see the dried gray husks of what was once fungus in the corners of the rooms, filtering away. You see what looks like what used to be veins of some slime mold across the priests that have since dried and are gray and flaky.
Yeah, like they've died off a bit ago, and now they're just decomposition.
I'll go with that 28. This doesn't look like it's been dead for a long time. Within the day, specifically.
Yeah, so this thing recently just flopped over.
Everywhere. In the corners of the room, on the floor, on the beds.
Yeah, at this point his head is frantically looking, like he is just looking around. They're dead here.
What are dead?
The mushrooms, they're dead.
Everyone kind of looks around. Including you, Belle, and you don't see any. Specifically, those that are on Beldroth they look like they are dying, almost dead, but not, like they are receiving damage currently.
Well, would you look at that? They're dying on you, Beldroth. He's kind of tracing the network of like mycelium, just like, and like little veins
Mm-hmm.
There. A little bit there. There's some on the bed. Some in the corners. But they're dying. I'm not quite sure.
They're all dying? We can't see any of this, just to let you know.
Yeah, I'm just mentioning what I see. He's going to go towards the window. What does he see outside?
You see just outside the lands of the temple ground. You see this dome of what looks to be a torrent of fine red spore flowing all over the town. um, you see the houses off in the distance, alive with fungal blooms, bulging at the seam, crimson mats of soft, fibrous growth, choking the alleyways, great blooms bursting from chimney tops, their petals pulsing with breath-like rhythm. Tiny specks that you know are people walking the streets. Some of them are hollow. Their faces wearing human shapes, masks. Dense network in red thread. Anything more? You're too far away to see.
Where does that border between the bright red and the gray happen when near the church? Like, does it like get on the steps and inside it dies, or
It's not like it's a solid hard line barrier. Like it's not like there's a magical barrier. It's like kind of where you would assume the barrier of this pathway kind of thing is where an effect starts to hit the spores as they die off.
that's I wouldn't call it. At this point, he is going to lead everybody out. There's a harsh line. Not a harsh line, but just for some reason, it just dies here.
And you know, it kind of follows the ground. How close to that barrier do you get?
He is going to get closer and closer. He is going to observe from a distance, like slowly treading forward. He's just to see what type of feeling he gets as he gets closer.
There's this moment where roll a reflex save real quick, so I can define how quickly you react to this.
Gotcha. Let's see. No other effects. No trap finder. No lawbringer.
I gotta redefine what law says.
It just regards mental effects.
Yes, it triggers.
Interesting.
Well, I'll let it trigger because I mean, would you like to reroll that natural one?
I would. Yikes. First
Big
time
yikes.
using Lawbringer, and it's just like, no.
Ooh. So something
Okay.
happens. Lawbringer will have effect in this though. Because the DC was a 20. As you get close, almost quicker than you could react, you see a vibrant and vicious torrent of those spores appear, almost as if they are controlled and directed by something. Rush towards you and begin to enter every opening, your eyes, your ears, your mouth. You don't feel anything, though. It's going to cause a save. A fortitude save.
Alrighty.
With affected DCs, because Lawbringer brought you up to a 20, and it is doing stuff.
Let's give that one more reroll. Come on.
What
You're
the
already
fuck
suffering
is
enough
going
with the
on?
bullshit.
There you go.
What the?
Because of the effects that have triggered, that's a critical success. Now, does critical success remove 2 layers of your? Does-
If it's virulent, it removes 1.
Okay, I suppose it would count as that, even though it's not, but it will count as it. So you are down to stage 2. As this happens, there's that immediate oh god, you rip your face away from it, close your eyes for that split second, and it's all gone. Back to normal.
It just lunged for my face. He's just gonna take a step back.
Bell, you saw nothing.
Nothing there. Oh,
He turns around for the moment when Lawbringer does take into effect. His eyes, like, are a brilliant gold before settling to a more dull gold. That was strange.
I'll add something else because of previous actions that had been taken, along with I'll go off of your perception check. Those 8. You almost feel like as you come away, as Lawbringer triggers, it's almost like you feel something wrap their arms around you, pull you away from the sport in like a caring embrace. It's not hostile in any way, more protective than anything.
I have more questions than I put answers, and intrigues me and frustrates me. So he's going to explain what he saw and what made him recoil so bad. Like, what made him recoil from.
have
So just-
we ever seen his eyes glow like that before?
While out on the field, probably not, because nothing really caused Lawbringer to trigger. I'm pretty sure the clergy might actually know, but don't say anything.
I
At least
believe
at
so.
the
I probably might know as well, just because I'm around him enough. But I was just wondering.
Yeah, as far as you can tell, like, if I don't know how much I can interject, but if it hasn't been seen on the field or like whenever he comes in to treat his injuries, then you probably have not seen it. This would be a first go around.
Oh,
Okay.
my bad. I clicked quest withdrawal.
Yeah.
I mean, it works.
I mean, would you like to keep them or re-roll them? I'll let you decide.
I'm fine.
I'll
fine
keep
with
it.
that. I'll keep my religion check.
It was
Me
supposed to be a
too.
religion or occultism.
I
I'll keep
think
the
actually,
religion.
I was about to say, let me actually check my occultism. I think occultism's higher than my religion. It would be by 1.
I'll let you either get a free re-roll or you can just change your modifiers.
I'm good with a 25.
Okay.
I'm good with my 23 in religion.
You're welcome.
I mean, as long as it uses the stats,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see no harm in it.
I'm just offering the re-roll because I accidentally rolled for them. Beldroth, there's something that you saw specifically with his eyes. You swear they almost glinted with a spiral comet. And will, with this moment, you think of the spiral and the stars of your eyes. Swear it looks spiraling comet. Which
That's the holy symbol of Pharasma, isn't it?
it is. I was
I
like,
was
wait,
about
let
to
me
say,
double check. I think that's.
I worship Pharasma.
Yes.
Would I recognize that as her?
I was like, wait, Let me make sure. That is Pharasma, right? Oh.
It's Pharasma's holy
It
symbol,
is
yes.
I was like,
that's Pharasma.
I had a mini
okay.
panic moment right there. I was like, oh,
It's actually the holy symbol of Star Cthulhu.
a Stark.
Stop.
No, there needs to be some comedy relief in this episode. It's too much.
That was
I'm gonna walk a little bit closer to you. With, like a curious look on his face now.
you. And that spiral comment was just the slightest of moment.
Yeah. I swear, when your eyes glowing as you turned back, I saw Pharasma symbol in.
I mean, I saw it too. My eyes glow? That's news to me.
Are you guys looking up at the clergy members?
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
That's
Look
news to
back at
me.
the clergy
your
members.
eyes immediately direct towards the elderly woman that you guys recognize, the head priest of Pharasma in the town, and she has her holy symbol clenched, praying, and is in full gear.
Did I do something wrong?
No, in like a praise be done something. She's spotted her symbol in your eyes kind of moment.
Yeah, he's just like, huh. So I knew my head glowed, but in eyes, apparently I'm not crazy. Apparently you're not crazy. If everyone's noticed, have they always done that, or is that just me?
Never seen them do that before, and look at the elder priestess of Pharasma, and kind of being a follower of Pharasma myself, will ask her, as me and her are probably well acquainted.
Mm-hmm.
My lady, do you have any idea what that could mean?
Oh, it's been touched. Our Lady. I don't know what kind of connection. Oh. Or if she can see what you saw. It's guarding you.
Well, that's comforting. I don't know what kind of connection I have either. If I had one, I was never the type to pray. But
Her eyes kind of linger from from Will over to Eldoria.
Okay.
With a smile of approval, and Beldroth, you remember praying for Asma for help.
The like smile of approval, and Bell kind of recalling what he did the previous night. Without like kind of like looking away from the lady and almost glancing at Will, but kind of like stopping in between them both. I prayed to Asma when you were passed out back when we were made camp, because I couldn't heal you. I asked for her guidance and for her to protect you.
it seemed like she did.
Listened.
That is really interesting.
Lady Pharasma heard prayer and protected you.
Yeah, really, thank you, Belle, thank you. Do I just pray for my thanks, or like I said, I don't pray all that often. I come here every now and again, but
can't mess up a prayer. Become so called worth of a prayer is not in say feeling behind them. Emotions, what the words mean. Put it into one. Hear us on a different something beyond mere words and thought.
Right? He takes his necklace, which at this point, Beldroth, you notice is a wheel, with a bunch of lines that seem to be scratched into it, like for the spokes. Not for the spokes. That's not the word I'm looking for. Or is it the word I'm looking for?
No, it's spokes. You got it right. It's spokes.
There are little lines drawn with, not drawn, but like this to be carved. That seems to have been worked into it. He kisses the pendant. Thank you, and thank you, everybody. There's a lot more questions than I do answers. I usually, like I said, I usually come here for a little visit and then I kind of go back. It's how I got this out. But I will definitely keep that in mind, and I might have to pick your brain about this connection with Pharasma. Because now that's got my interest.
Oh,
Right. Just know, I think this place is a very safe place. And don't know why it could be connected with Pharasma, but everywhere outside was red mushroom. There was a dome. Here, on this hill, it starts to decay, and then in there it's just absolutely, there's no red.
as you're out here and you're looking around again, you can see the ground that was grass everywhere. That's grass, just um that slime falls across the ground, covered every square inch is just gray.
Yep. And it's
Well,
just
I mean,
gray
when you
ooze
could
of
still
it.
see it.
Yeah. He'll describe like the gray ooze that's on the ground, then the transition to red, just right where it cut off.
Mhm.
I don't know why here. It's just here. There could be that protective aspect. It's where my mind is running. I don't know what to do with this information as of yet, but it doesn't seem to be negatively affecting anybody around. But I guess as a protective measure, if people start exhibiting a red fungal thing, have them come here. Treat them and just wait. I want to see how long it takes for it to turn red to a gray. And then we can figure out why here specifically. If it works the way I think it does. I'm sorry to ask of that, but that's where my mind is leading. I hope it makes sense.
Of course. We're here to help. Of course we will.
All right. Do write this down. If it becomes a problem, I want the elder to be informed of this particular discovery and not how we discovered it per se, because then that might be a bit of an issue I brought it in when it was here before me. But the fact that this information is here is good. If there's nothing else, I do plan on going back home. And but I will keep in touch should something like this occur. Thank you again for allowing me to lay on your bed and allowing me to do this, and thank you again for the prayer. It was very necessary.
The doctor, you need not thank us for that. We're simply doing what we're meant to be doing. The priest of Phrasma will walk over and put a hand on up your shoulder and be like, "Thank you." Sting.
I will definitely try my best. Trust in powers that try to keep it safe, and at this point, I hope that she keeps everyone safe. Because answer is going to be necessary. Thank you. I'm repeating. Thank you again. And he is going to take a bow and walk home.
Okay.
Do you need any assistance getting home, Will?
I'm feeling fine as of right now. I'll send out a letter should I need assistance.
All right. Yeah.
At this point, he is gonna walk home thinking, what the fuck is this day? What the hell?
You. Hi. I was coming to find you.
Yeah. I was just going home, figured I'd find you first. That's.
You two know we're here too, right?
Yeah. Let's go
Hello,
link up.
Ludward.
Glad to see you up and about, Will.
Good to be up and about. I've had a long day. And
Yes.
I just want to be able to get home and hopefully not find someone's decapitated head on my doorstep. Because if so, I'm going to have a bit of a conniption.
Let's not think of such things, please. I've had enough of that sort of thing today.
Unfortunately, my mind is trapped in an inevitable hell.
Stop that. Ludward, do you wish to come along?
We're actually gonna chill out with Sebastian for a little bit, if possible.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sounds wonderful.
Hunter has gone back to the barracks and is going to be quiet for the rest of the night, so he said.
Did they have another fallout?
Yes.
Unfortunate.
I think the fallout kind of bled out on the rest of us, so we'll have to see if either Hunter or Sebastian will trust us after tonight. Because...
Well, I guess if Sebastian wants some alone time, I guess I'll drop by your place. Or maybe the church, I don't know. We don't know yet.
Well, I think it's a good thing if we go check on Sebastian.
We have some confusions.
You have confusions?
Yes, about everything that's happened out there. And the fact that you said I had extra eyes on my caps, it was very weird and confusing. And the fact that Sebastian went about red mushrooms for the first time, he talked like, well, not Sebastian, honestly.
Well, yeah, Sebastian did speak about red mushrooms. And then so did Will.
It gives worry about my origins.
Lilia
Wow,
just
origins.
suddenly looks. Lilia just suddenly looks at you, and it's like she's suddenly remembering that you are mushrooms. So she's like, "Oh." I don't think you caused this, Ludward.
Whether we are a cause of it is a different story. We are now more worried about how we happened after some conversation with Punk. It may to light some things.
What things do you think?
When we don't, we are unsure. It's just thoughts in our. It's.
Would you like to share them?
No, because we. You see them take the head and spin it a little bit, like they don't really know how. They don't really know because these are new thoughts and they don't know what they want to say and what they can explain. Not like trying to hide anything, but like they just honestly don't know enough.
I think.
Trying not to metagame here. Shiny, if I am a bit, let me know and I'll stop. Because apparently I can't talk about this character without bringing in the plot.
I think that if you feel like talking, if you want to try and put these thoughts in order, I have 2 ears, and they're both willing to listen.
Understands Lilia, but Will has been through enough for tonight. I feel like if I ask Sebastian, he may be more forthcoming. As long as I make these, and he produces a handful of pecans.
He does like nuts. Yes. Go.
What is most of the
go
food
ahead.
we bring?
He also likes mushrooms, if I remember right.
We think eating mushrooms is a terrible idea at the moment. Bye.
Bye.
Disturbed.
away.
Okay. Then he waddles away.
Waddle, waddle,
Waddle,
waddle.
waddle.
Yep.
Doc, you let me know if I have to roll anything to try and find Sebastian for the little hangouts.
Hey, Doc.
Sorry, I just got lost in the really, really good RP.
Mhm.
Ah.
And some stuff that'll have to be brought up after session.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you're looking for Sebastian, is that right?
Yes, because Ludward and Sebastian said that Sebastian told Ludward that they could chill out with him for a little bit.
Mm-hmm. All right. As you go looking for him, Roll a quick seek check.
Okay. I have heal points on the ready keys. Just let me know if I need to use them. Hey, because I assume it goes against his stealth.
It would go against the stealth DC trying to find him.
Oh, you might want to read that one.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
It's better, but not good enough. That's strong tab. Yeah, no, I failed a DC 20.
Seems to be able to hide himself as well as we can hide ourselves in the woods. Sebastian!
As you're passing by a building with like 6 barrels on the side of it, you see the lid of one barrel just shoot straight up.
Oh, there you are. Waddle, waddle, waddle. Waddle, waddle.
Hey, Shadow, do you consent to your character being picked up randomly?
On a scale of 1 to 10, how aggressive, if any?
The equivalence of a gaggle of teenage girls grabbing one of their friends who just randomly walked them all up because they were bored.
What? Sebastian. What?
He goes,
Sebastian.
Shadow goes,
That's-
Doc, do I look like a teenage girl? I don't know. Mike.
Sebastian. What?
Sebastian grabs you, picks you up, and boom, in the barrel.
That?
And barrel nap.
Room napped.
Same brain! I was just about to say that! We
Ouch,
truly are
Lisa.
hive mind!
And you find it's a fairly
Oh my
spacious
God.
barrel.
Oh my god. Where,
That's awesome.
where are you?
Barrel just
Like-
seems like, I mean, it's tight, but it's definitely larger than a barrel should.
It's bigger on the inside.
It's as big as it needs,
Like the time.
not an inch bigger.
I would also like to throw out here a point. Will hears the beep from nowhere and is now paranoid walking back.
You hear a beep echo throughout the town.
I know it's that.
What? Will, what?
Telling you, it's that.
Doc. Doc, I have a
Okay.
question. Do I hear it? Does Ludwig hear it?
You absolutely hear a. Oh, okay. You get yoinked in the. Yes. Yes, Shiny.
I tried to mute myself before I coughed.
Mm.
All good. You get picked up in the barrel, and the barrel lid spins, drops. It's very clearly a practice maneuver.
I feel bad for any rats you might catch.
One
Hello,
more time.
Sebastian. Ludwood
Sure.
is like, we feel bad for any rats or such that may look the wrong way.
Oh, F you.
Ledward's sitting there, and Sebastian's petting him like a cat.
You're petting me? You're petting Ludwood like a cat?
Yes, and the look on Sebastian's face is very clearly emotional distress.
Oh.
You want some pecans?
Margaret.
Who's Margaret?
Because no matter what you say, you're going to be wrong. Might as well just call her Margaret.
Ludwood will shrug. We heard about what happened today at what we consumed the temple.
Don't want to talk. No, want to talk about. Don't want to talk about.
Ludwood will raise both hands and like, very well. wanted to ask you about something because, well, honestly, everyone might have been through enough. But do you think you can tell us anything about the red mushrooms you saw? Even what we looked like while you saw them?
Yes, no, yes.
Well, don't mind. What did you see exactly? At this point, Lugwood has conjured himself some like an apple, and has slightly removed his legs to munch on it.
Yes, no, Yes, no. Red mushrooms everywhere. Mushroom, 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 mushroom.
Red mushrooms were just all over the cave. Did I happen to look? Or did we happen to look red at all? Or multiple eyes besides the ones under my mask?
No look, no look, no look, no look. No look at no look at friend, no look at friend, no look at friend, no look at friend. Don't look at friend. Don't look at friend because no. We're seeing the mushrooms, machine mushrooms, bleeding mushrooms, bleeding mushrooms, bleeding mushrooms.
Get a good look. Okay. Follow-up question. What is this beep Will keeps talking about?
What beeping?
Insight. I'm rolling sense motive.
Ouch.
Hmm. Perception? Diplomacy?
Right now, Sebastian is asking is what beeping is he referring to?
Does
In the
Sebastian?
instance of
Yeah, but does Sebastian know about it? He does, because
so Sebastian is of barrel beeping. He's just not sure what beeping Will's referring to.
I'm gonna say that you know that Bill has been referring to your beeping. Because
Okay.
it started when you did the car beep to your barrel in front of him.
Okay.
They'll never believe you.
Never believe you.
I'm gonna say it passes either of them because you have a +0.
Okay. You look at him and you can tell that he's not like he knows something, but he's not quite fully ready to share the mystic beeping of the barrel. Because I'd say it's diplomacy, not deception. Because he's not going to lie to Ludward. He likes Ludward. Ludward's letting him pet him like a cat.
I mean, it's you still have a +0.
Yeah. No, I recognize that. I'm just doing a thing.
Yep.
That being said, Ludward can very easily tell. Like he's not wanting to, but maybe with a little bit of pressure, he'll talk about it slightly.
We're just trying to get answers on things and see if things will get confirmation. And I figured out of everyone here, you and him know the most about the mushrooms. I wanted to see if the beeping had something to do with the mushrooms. That sounds weird. but I don't know what they are. It could be a completely different colony.
Nothing to do.
If it's,
Nothing to do. Nothing to do. Nothing to do.
and what does it? Then what does it have to do then?
Errol.
Excuse us, what? Your
Next, she's
bell.
gonna do the beep beep motion. Will, you hear a dee deep?
You there, Balthazar?
No, he stepped away for a second.
Oh, he did.
He said
Okay,
in chat.
I see.
Huh.
I saw it, just as you said it.
Bloodwort will relay shrug
Lee shrug.
and just honestly take.
Will's going crazy like me. It's really this year.
Well, I mean, to be fair, after seeing whatever he saw, I wouldn't blame him. But if you think you can make your, that's why I think it's connected to the mushroom somehow. But what? I don't. That doesn't make sense.
Picks you up, looks you in like the several eyes in your mask. Based off what find out nest in wild. Then to do. Then to do. Antifungal. Attempting to do. End of world. End of times.
Are you okay?
Okay. Ma'am, I need you to do Austin a favor. Not Ludwart, Austin. Could you repeat the first phrase of what you said a little bit slower? Please.
He's going to pick you up and look you in the eyes of your mask.
Mm-hmm.
And I've immediately forgotten everything else I said past that point because my brain holds like 2 bits of memory.
I mean, it works for Sebastian.
It does. This is what happens when I RP. My mouth goes ahead of me.
I don't remember the first part, but then you started going off about fungal infections, end of the world.
End of times.
End of times.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to remember.
You see a bead of purple in the slits of the mask. Just blink. And then Ludwart will be like, well, shit. We think that may have already happened, but I don't think the world is ready for a part 2. We don't think the world is ready for a part 2.
There's the world reunion tour.
I mean, going to the other cities might be an option. If we can get the clearance from it, from the battalion.
Can we get Garrett King if we go to another city?
I'm sure Will can make you one. BRB. We're sure Will can make you one if you wish. You might not have
Is
to go
Will
to...
a genie?
No, Will is a cook and the scouts, among other things.
How's she supposed to make it if I wish?
Out of the kindness of his heart, if he so wishes.
Here you go. If I wishes, he's a genie.
It's not how it works. He's a friend, but okay.
You see him take a deep breath. See his eyes kind of refocusing on you. Fact of the matter is, while we're out in the wilds, Will was hit with a dart that injected him with an antifungal. Something happened in this world. Not sure what. And it's causing all of this. Will happens to be a victim for something that was meant for me. And I wish it had hit me. I refuse to help Lilia with this. She treats me like I'm insane. Like I've got nothing to do but hurt others. I may not always have my faculties, but I do my best to add, not take away. You'll notice that there's not a child here whose toy is stuck on their roofs. Not a single mother who, even without a husband, goes hungry. That's what someone who's not crazy does. Just not always here.
Oh, be careful what you wish for, Sebastian, or you may end up like this poor soul. And Ludward will reach to the back of their head and unclip the mask and set it on the floor. And they will look at you as the token states, with a mouth full of purple pus and lines that never quite close where they are, and hair that is blocking one beady purple eye. We have
I just
no
wish.
idea.
Forget the pain, Bloodgort.
That is understandable. I'm sure Lilia can be with. I'm not sure what you and Hunter went through today. And forgetting can be moving on. But I will ask you this. If you're not willing to help her, will you please help us? We are tied to this. Somehow, some way. Do not know why, but tied to this. We do not know how we function. We do not know the true extent of our abilities. All this talk of red mushrooms to figure out what it is. Also, I hope you don't mind if I keep my mask off. It's actually rather toasty in here.
You see him reach over. You see this giant, what appears to be window thing. Pulls out a giant cork. On the outside of the barrel, any civilian passing by, you just see a tiny little hole in the barrel. Or like a half-point barrel spout would be put in.
Mhm.
That little cork hole. Open up. You, I would help. I would help. Wilderoth, maybe. The others. Perhaps Lilia in time. But not Hunter. As he looks you solidly in the eye and lifts his chin a little bit. It's safe to say Hunter's pretty fucking strong, and it takes a lot of force to lift someone up by their throat.
Mm-hmm.
You see big purple marks where his hands had gripped him by the neck. And in his eyes, you see the desire to go and run Hunter through. I will not kill him unless he attacks me again. If he attacks someone else who is innocent. I will help you, Bloodward. As you see a fog descend upon his eyes. You see that it was once out of his control. He used to be more willful now. As everyone keeps seeming to get stronger, he seems to be closer and closer to the surface. Or perhaps those around him are slowly descending into madness.
As at this point, I'll use Vespa to try and help with the booze. Just off him another thing to eat if he wishes, and if he does not, I will attempt just to apply some healing plaster to it.
Yeah, he's absentmindedly petting you.
And that's all I got. Unless you want to do anything more, Doc.
Huh? I'm pretty out of stuff.
Well, alrighty then.
That just honestly sounds like a good place to end it.
It does.
Well, darling, shall we go home then?
We shall. If this is going to be where we close out, I'm just going to say he picks up an axe and he's going to pick up the two, invite Nex over to his place. If he wants to bring his husband, he can.
Certainly.
He's just going to invite them down, give him a thank you feast, and when they're done, he's going to just tell Lilia all about his what the hell is going on with me day when everybody dispersed.
May I make a little prayer to Pharasma as we end off,
Aw.
and the day comes to an end? Bell will go into the chapel where he worship Pharasma. My dearest lady, thank you for hearing my prayer to you and protecting my friend Will. I pray you will continue to watch over us as we continue our journey. travels this vast and dangerous landscape, I also hope I do you proud with my work. I strive to be better, always. Her judgment comes at the end. As he blows out the final candles and it fades to black.
As you blow out the candle, it's a little bit because of how physics work, but smoke from the candle almost appears spiral. That I think we should call it early.
That felt like a very natural stopping point.
Yeah.
Since we still got you guys, we've got a little bit of time after we end streams, hang in voice chat for.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Sure thing.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
Cable's on. Cable.
Yes.
Awesome. I had to step away there for a second to hear the second beep. I needed to get food. I didn't eat since I didn't.
Oh.
I ate once for lunch, and then I got home around about 6:20, or about not 6:20, but 6:12. I then sat my ass down, got myself some water, but I did not eat. Just had to get myself something to eat.
Hey, no
Yeah.
worries.
You
Food
started
is
eating.
important.
You started eating when you got in your waters. At least a sandwich or something.
So.
Had-
Oh, my bad.
If you had time to pour yourself a drink, you had time to make a sandwich. That's my philosophy.
It's a good philosophy.
I mean,
So-
I like that.
I will say this: we are going to be rating Cable. They are playing Baldur's Gate 3, are in Act 3. I pulled it up on my phone so I could see. So if you don't want to get spoiled, say hi and then leave. Probably.
It should be Cable and Reign of Pain Games and Kales who are playing.
But I thank you everyone for chatting, hanging out, having fun. But I bid you guys adieu, as I refuse to get too. See you guys next week.
Yeah.
Ah.